the untold tale of the sacred river spirit's dangerous gift. Deep within the heart of the Zorani forest, a sacred river known as Lumira snaked its way through the dense greenery. The river was revered by the local tribes, who believed it to be the dwelling of an ancient spirit named Sarathia. For centuries, tales had been passed down of her boundless wisdom and her unpredictable gifts, bestowed only upon those deemed worthy or those foolish enough to seek her out. It was said that Sarathia's gifts were transformative, capable of granting unimaginable power or delivering devastating curses. Yet, the allure of her blessings was irresistible to many. Among the curious was a young man named Kalen, who lived in a nearby village. Restless and ambitious, Kalen dreamed of lifting his people out of poverty and ensuring their survival against the harsh wilderness that surrounded them. One fateful dawn, Kalen set out for the sacred river, carrying only an amulet blessed by the village shaman and a pouch of offerings, golden fruits, rare herbs, and a finely carved wooden idol. As he reached the riverbank, the morning mist coiled around him, and the sound of flowing water seemed to hum with an otherworldly melody. Kalen knelt by the river, placing his offerings on a flat stone. "Oh, great Sarathia," he called, his voice trembling with both fear and hope. "I seek your guidance and your blessing, not for myself, but for my people. We suffer, and I wish to bring prosperity to our land." The waters shimmered, and from the depths arose a figure cloaked in translucent waves, her form ever shifting like the currents. Her eyes glowed a soft silver, and her voice resonated like the chime of 1,000 bells. "Kalen," she said, "your heart is noble, but do you understand the weight of what you ask?" Kalen nodded, his determination unwavering. "I do, Spirit. Grant me the strength to help my people, and I will bear any burden." Sarathia's gaze lingered on him, her expression inscrutable. "Very well," she said. From her hand emerged a small vial filled with a glowing opalescent liquid. "This is the elixir of Lumira. Drink it, and you shall wield the power to shape the land and command the rivers. But beware, for this gift is bound by the laws of balance. Great power demands a great price." Without hesitation, Kalen accepted the vial and drank its contents. A surge of energy coursed through him, his vision blurring as the world around him seemed to ripple and shift. When he regained his senses, he felt an overwhelming connection to the earth and water. With a mere gesture, he could summon rain to quench the land's thirst or redirect rivers to irrigate the fields. Kalen returned to his village as a hero, using his newfound abilities to transform their barren lands into a fertile paradise. Crops flourished, hunger vanished, and the people rejoiced. But as months passed, the price of Sarathia's gift began to reveal itself. Every time Kalen used his powers, a part of the land outside the village withered. The neighboring forest began to die, its creatures fleeing or perishing. The river itself grew weaker, its once crystal waters turning murky. The villagers, blinded by their prosperity, ignored the warning signs, urging Kalen to use his powers more frequently. Torn between his love for his people and the growing devastation, Kalen sought Sarathia once more. "You knew this would happen," he accused, standing at the riverbank. The once vibrant waters were now dark and sluggish. Sarathia appeared, her form dimmer than before. "I warned you, Kalen," she said, her voice tinged with sadness. "The balance must be maintained. If you continue, the land will die, and the river will fade, taking me with it." Despair gripped Kalen. "Is there no way to undo this?" Sarathia hesitated. "There is one way. You must return the power to the river by sacrificing what you hold most dear. Kalen's heart sank. He understood what she meant. His life, intertwined with the elixir's power, was the source of the imbalance. After a long, agonizing moment, he nodded. For my people and the land, I will do it. As he stepped into the river, the waters enveloped him, glowing brighter with each passing second. The land began to heal, the forest regaining its vitality, and the river flowing strong once more. Kalen's body dissolved into light, merging with the waters of Lumira. The villagers mourned their hero, but they also learned to respect the delicate balance of nature. The story of Kalen's sacrifice became a cautionary tale, reminding future generations of the price of ambition and the dangers of tampering with the sacred. The tale of Kalen spread far beyond the Zorani forest, carried by travelers and bards who wove his story into songs and legends. Each retelling added new details, some embellishing his bravery, others focusing on the tragic consequences of his choices. But in the village, by the Lumira River, the story remained sacred and unadorned, passed down with solemnity and reverence. Years after Kalen's sacrifice, the village thrived, not because of divine intervention, but through the wisdom left behind by their lost hero. Inspired by his actions, the villagers began to cultivate their land with care and responsibility. They established festivals to honor the river and the forest, ensuring that no act of prosperity would come at the cost of the land's health. One such festival, the Festival of Balance, became a cornerstone of their culture. Held annually at the riverbank, it featured offerings to Sarathia, prayers for guidance, and performances retelling Kalen's story. Children would play roles in dramatizations, learning from a young age the importance of harmony with nature. Elders recounted the deeper meanings of the tale, ensuring that the lessons were never forgotten. But the legacy of Kalen's gift was not without its mysteries. Some claimed that his spirit lingered in the waters, a silent guardian watching over the village. Fishermen often spoke of a faint glow beneath the surface during moonlit nights, a sign, they believed, of Kalen's eternal presence. Others whispered of strange phenomena, flowers blooming out of season, sudden rain showers in times of need that hinted at remnants of his power. Beyond the village, the once ailing Zorani forest began to reclaim its former glory. New growth sprouted where the land had been scorched, and animals returned in abundance. Scholars and explorers from distant lands visited the area, drawn by rumors of the sacred river and its miraculous recovery. While some sought to understand the phenomenon scientifically, others hoped to uncover the truth about Sarathia and the fabled elixir of Lumira. Among the seekers was a young scholar named Ardine, whose fascination with the story of Kalen bordered on obsession. Hailing from a distant kingdom, Ardine had spent years studying ancient texts and gathering fragments of oral histories about the sacred river. Armed with scrolls and a sketchbook, he arrived at the village, eager to uncover the secrets of Sarathia and her dangerous gift. The villagers were wary of Ardine at first, his probing questions and relentless curiosity unsettling them. But over time, his genuine respect for their traditions and his willingness to partake in their daily lives earned their trust. He worked alongside them, helping in the fields and participating in rituals, all the while documenting their stories and customs. One night, during a gathering by the river, Ardine asked the village elder a question that had long haunted him. Do you believe Kalen's sacrifice truly ended his story? Or is there more to it than what we've been told? The elder, a woman named Malus, gazed at the river with a faraway look. Kalen's story is not just about what he gave up, she said. It is about what he became. The river carries his spirit now, just as it carries the water that sustains us. In that sense, his story flows on, unending. Ardeen pondered her words, his mind racing with possibilities. What if the river held more than just Kalen's memory? What if traces of the elixir still lingered within its depths? His scholarly curiosity ignited. He decided to explore the river further, though he knew such an endeavor would require both caution and respect. In the weeks that followed, Ardeen's studies led him to an astonishing discovery. Hidden within the riverbed were faint, glowing veins of opalescent stone remnants of the elixir's essence. He realized that these stones might hold the key to understanding the balance Kalen had sought to restore. But he also recognized the danger of such knowledge falling into the wrong hands. Ardeen chose to share his findings, only with the village elders, who agreed to keep the knowledge a closely guarded secret. Together, they devised a plan to ensure the stones remained undisturbed, weaving their existence into myths and cautionary tales to dissuade outsiders from seeking them. As the years passed, the story of Kalen continued to evolve, shaped by the lives it touched and the lessons it imparted. His sacrifice became a symbol of selflessness, his legacy a reminder of humanity's responsibility to live in harmony with the natural world. And deep within the waters of the Lumira River, Sarathia watched over it all, her presence a quiet testament to the enduring power of balance and the unbreakable bond between the land and its people. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this tale, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.